find something on tax deed, a house, a land for $3,000, for $2,000. The person don't have $2,000. So now helping that person is not to give them the $2,000. Helping that person is to give them more than $2,000 so they can have enough money to take care of themselves. At one condition to, pass over the deed over to your name. Having a family, you attract more wealth.
Be careful with these people. And they playing with your money and want to charge you interest on your money.
False.
Hey, welcome back to the La Force Podcast. Yeah, man. It's your host, Professor Ness, and I'm with my boy.
It's your boy, Haitian Les. What's going on, y'all? We finna turn it back up again. What's going on?
Yeah, man. We got a special guest, Mr. Bruno Fleuridort on deck, dropping that good knowledge on us. He just hit us up with that credit, that Airbnb game. All that good stuff, man. So we're going to keep it going, man. We got a next question for you, my guy.
Yeah, definitely, man.
All right, so most recently, man, I've been checking out your Facebook, man. I see you've been tapping in with the land, man. What's going on with that?
The land, looking at, where the dollar is going, unfortunately, I think it's pretty safe to have diversity, having your money in different places. Not just the land, now I'm very big with the gold, either with the crypto or, physical gold. It's definitely important to get your money in multiple places, but real estate, is one of the place, I think that's one of the safest place to put your money in. Okay. So, I started first to, for me to get a land, I was in the process of putting it under my trust. Okay, by the way, that's a whole nother level conversation as well too. I'm excited, about getting a trust last year. So I was thinking, okay, let me go ahead and get the land, put it under my trust, and get another land, put it under my trust. And what ended up happening is I was talking to a good friend, and he said, "Oh, I have my aunt. You want the land?" I'm like, hold on. I didn't think this was gonna be one of my stream of income. But I said, okay, I'm gonna sell this land. So I negotiate with the aunt. The aunt say, okay, I want to purchase the land. And then I ended up get the money, get 3 other land. And I reach out to, because I have a community of mentee where I teach them, mentor them, and I tell them, hey, listen, you guys can promote the land. One of them reach out to me and say, hey, I have an investor who would like to buy 3 land. So the investor buy 3 land, we ended up buying more land, and it's keep rolling. I mean, the land don't even stay. I never have one land who stay more. I never have one land we keep for more than 2 weeks. They moving pretty fast. I think this is one of the safest place to put your money, because regardless if the land don't buy. People don't buy the land, you will still have the land. That's one. The value of real estate goes up every single time. Okay. Not only this, but also you can decide to build on it. And there's a lot of agricultural land, especially here in Florida.
Right.
So you can even plant on the land. Like you can even, put your fruits on the land, still make more money and still actually keep your land. So, there's so much, benefits to it. I didn't know, because at this point I was more into gold, buying more gold, stack more gold. But after, flipping a few land, I'm like, listen, I got to slow down on the gold and keep buying those land, because the land don't stay. So again, I think this is the safest way to place your money into. And not only this, but also if you know how to marketing, the land is not going to stay, because everybody, especially when you can buy a land, because what people got to understand, there's places you can get the land from people who got them for very cheap, and they're going to sell it to you very cheap. But there's also what we call tax deed. Right now I get land 3 ways. Okay. I buy them from other people. That's one. The second way, I get tax lien. Tax lien is when people missing their tax payment.
Okay.
Is actually going to the state where you actually buying the land. So if it's $3,000, if it's $1,000, if it's $500, so you pay that $500. Okay, they give you permission to actually get ownership over that, not fully ownership, because the person who have the land have about 1 to 2 years. In some case, they have less, so they have to pay you this money plus interest. It's like investment. Now, if they don't pay you that, this is yours.
Right.
Now, the third way I got land and houses, broken houses, is what we call tax deed. Tax deed is the government website. So if we go to tax deed right now, you can go to your on any platform. If you put tax deed and you put the state, so you're gonna go to this website, you're gonna register, then you're gonna go to it and put 10% of whatever you are looking to invest. So if you're looking to buy property, 10,000, put 1,000 down. And then what you're gonna look for, the blue number. Click on it, click on Zillow.com, see what you're gonna buy. Because what is tax deed? Again, tax deed is people who lose their property completely. Not tax lien, tax deed is losing it completely. Now, before in 2020, 2021, it was easy for you to get a property for 1,000, 1,400, 2,000, broken houses. But what now is so many people who knows about it. So what happened is big investors, they go and buy these things because you're bidding. So somebody put 20 or 30, okay, let's go to 100. But there's a way that you can get these properties very cheap. So how you do it, you go to the website, you see the property, you see the address of the property. So you put the address on a website called truepeople.com. So truepeople.com gonna give you the name of the person who owned the property, their number, their address. You can send them letter or you can call them. Okay, first thing I tell my student is, don't go try to buy the thing without, sharing people any compassion. Talk to them. They are in a difficult time. The reason why they are losing their house or the land is because they are in a difficult time. So speak with them about this. If you know how to pray with them. Share some positive word with them.
Right.
And tell them, hey, I want to help you. Okay. So most of those property are listed under $10,000. So if you find something on tax deed, a house, a land for $3,000, for $2,000, the person don't have $2,000. So now helping that person is not to give them the $2,000. Helping that person is to give them more than $2,000 so they can have enough money to take care of themselves. At one condition, to pass over the deed over to your name. So all you do is to go to your bank, to any bank with them, notary, you have a document. I give that over to my mentees. You give them that document, they sign. Now you can take this document to the county that they have the property.
Right.
Now this document will show them that this is the owner that passing that deed over to you. So you get it without bidding over the website.
Right.
So, and you get it with a very lower price. So when you get that property again, you can do whatever you want on it. Me, I'm not keeping anything. I don't even know if I'm going to stay in the U.S. for a long time. So, I'm planning maybe to stay in another country and come here visit, pretty soon. So, you never know. Okay. So again, when you get these property, me, myself, I just flip them. It doesn't matter if it's near a beach. Some people say, keep it, build on it. Okay, again, that's your preference. That's whoever preference. But me, I like to flip. Okay,
right. That's what's up.
Is this like what they call wholesaling?
Wholesaling is when you don't have the property. Like I have my mentee who's wholesaling right now. Okay, so they don't have it. Okay, this is my property, but they can upselling. They can put the price on it, sell it. I'm the one who's the owner, but they make the money. They pay me. And then I pass over the deed to whoever, buy it from them.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I need to learn that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So there you have it. 3 different ways to get to the land.
Jewels,
no
man.
tax lien, tax deed.
Jewels.
Go purchase that land. We need that land so you can, like he said, you can build a house on it. You can grow your crop. You can probably start a farm. Get into agriculture, get into livestock. So that's one of my goals primarily. This purchase when I finally get to purchase some land is to start some livestock. I want to start with some chickens and some goats and things like that, and grow me some crop and all that. So That's definitely goals right there.
I know.
Yes, sir.
Don't they? Don't you make good money if you got like big old trees they got to tear away?
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
good money when
Now,
they got to take them
you know,
away.
because again, I'm just flipping, so I don't do anything else besides take it. Sometimes I sell the land without even going there, you know, without even going. So again, because I don't do all of this, so you know, I'm not about what selling what's on it and all of those things. So I'm just flipping the land with everything.
Real
on it.
quick. I got you.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, family. I'm big on family. We big here. We talk about family a lot here on the Life Force podcast. And so we want to know, with the way the route America is going, we see a decline in the family structure, the nuclear family structure. And what's your thoughts on that?
So I think, you know, building wealth, you know, you have to, it requires focus, you know. So and I think you know, getting, you know, having a family, you attract more wealth, you know, because I can tell you, man, I got one woman. So February 14, I celebrate Valentine's with one. I don't have to buy this for the side chick. I don't have to send money to this one. You know, it help with so many focus. And ladies, don't come after me, okay? But ladies, man, listen, you need a lot to manage one woman. So, you know, think about if you try to manage land and Airbnb and this and this and that, and have 20 and have 3 and have 4. So, and not only this, but also I'm talking about for, you know, example, because I think legacy is not just money. Because a lot of time people think, okay, I'm gonna build a legacy. Your legacy is your name. Your legacy is your brand. Your legacy is your character. You know, or you know, your kids, are they gonna be able to say, oh, this is who my dad was? Not the amount of money you had, but you know, the way you would carry yourself. So they can actually, you know, keeping that moving forward. So because they know that you had, you know, you keep the family together because you was respecting the wife or the husband, and they know, okay, this is who I'm gonna do. And we see a lot of, I don't have to name any of them, but we see so many families who's not us, okay? People look like us, who actually build crazy wealth. I'm talking about generation after generation after generation. And one of the things that we see is because they have the family structure.
Absolutely.
So, you know, I think it's very big, especially for focus, you know, especially us as men. We can try to be in, you know, and become so wealthy with so many women and kids and so many places. I mean, if it's already happened, it's already happened. But, you know, getting that structure, I think is never too late for, you know, for people to understand. It's never too late. If you already, you know, make some mistake, you can always fix that as moving forward. What's already, you know, what you already did is already happened.
Right.
But moving forward, you can actually structure things to, you know, to make a better, you know, life and family.
Facts, man. I appreciate that, man, because we do see that with the family structure not, like you say, people like us with the family structure not being how it should be, that destroys the wealth that we could establish if we just stick together, create that, and understand that the legacy is important for us to grow and for our kids to have something to look up to. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Absolutely. What you think, my boy?
Man, he said, you saying a lot, boy. That's a lot of great information, man. You just shared knowledge. Y'all hear this? Jewels after jewels. All I'm doing is just intaking. Tell y'all watch me on my transition. All this is, I knew I knew a good portion of what he's saying, but I'm just getting the inside part of it, you know? You know how you know the basic, but this man here is doing, like my boy here, he just picking all through the brains, letting me know this, that, this, and this is what you need to do, point blank, period.
Yes, sir.
Man, y'all follow and tap into my boy, man. Stop playing.
Yes, sir. Wealth of knowledge, man, being dropped to you by my boy. You know what I mean? Bruno Fleuridort. Y'all tap in with him for real if y'all want to grow. He have the mentorship program, a lot going on. So he on Facebook is his main platform. We're going to make sure we drop all the stuff in the description below. If y'all want to connect with him, please do, and let him know La Force Podcast sent you.
Yeah, for real, for real. So let us know, man, what's your next outcome? What's your next vendor? Like, what's your next thing you're gonna be doing? Challenges?
Yeah, the next thing, that's a very good question, man. Because I'm all about what the next thing. So what now? As I was explaining, I already established a huge company with over 1,000 customers with the credit repair, and everybody is happy with the services. But the mentorship, especially in this economy, one of my biggest focus is to create a platform where we have thousands of people that can do the same thing I'm doing. So I spoke to my wife and I was telling her, I'm like, yo, we blessed to have bill pay in advance, auto pay. We spoke this thing, it wasn't like this before. When we met, we used to speak and say, one day we're going to have our bill pay early. We're going to have auto pay for everything. And the fact that, this is happening in our life, investment after investment, what now, one of the biggest thing I'm working, even though I already have the community, the mentorship program, but one of the things I'm working on is to grow this mentorship program so we can have way more people that we are helping. So I have one of my mentee, which I posted on Facebook last week, who just purchased land, and this land is already sold. He makes $17,000 in 3 days after purchase the land. So yeah, so
that's good.
So and what now he's buying 3 with the same money he make. So when thinking about those things, and this is somebody who called me and say, "Yo, I want to get out of the street." Like I never, I never get any in trouble or anything, but I'm tired with it. I cannot live like this. I have a mom to live for. I have this. Yo, I'm tired with it. And I say, let's take the step. We take, we get a game plan together. This is someone who never had any bank account before. I'm like, we can't move that way. You're going to have a bank account. Okay. Create your LLC. We're not going to place anything under your LLC. So what now after getting 3 land? So what we're going to do, what now? We're going to work on his trust. So everything he's getting is getting under the trust. Because the next thing when the government come back, so they can't hit anything. Okay. If he miss something to report to IRS and now they try to sue him, instead of suing him, and get the land and the houses and the money he got, they won't be able to touch that. And this is one of the things we need to talk in our community, because the trust is what everybody need to be a ruler. Because, we can't be a ruler having everything on our name. Everything we are getting, it got to be under the trust. Because when it's under the trust, no one can touch it. The only one who can touch it is the trustee. Who's gonna be the trustee? You. So if you want to give yourself money, so the trustee use the trust to give you money, which the trust don't pay tax. If you have the land, you place the land under the trust. So and the land can be touched instead of the trustee. Okay. Pass it to somebody else because they buy it. So, the biggest thing I'm working on is to grow the community so more people can have those knowledge, can have access to make more money, and live free, especially people who look like us.
Yes, sir.
I'm with
That's
that.
What's up. That's deep.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, man, y'all want to tap in?
Yeah.
For sure.
You got a link on trusses too. You got to hook up on trusses
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I'm telling y'all, boy,
right.
that man got trusses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all heard him. He ain't said nothing more about it, but he got trade lines. What kind of trade lines you got?
I got business and personal. So I got business. I got personal credit. Personal trade line started with $20,000 minimum to all the way $100,000. And I also have I also have trade line for business. Started with 50,000, 150, and 250,000 for business.
Y'all don't know what trade line is, but you know you got that bad credit, or if you know you got goals and you trying to get there, get your boy a trade line, plug that in. Man, that credit gonna be like this, look like this.
Yeah.
And looking like this.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Y'all already know about them trade lines, man. Lock in. You know, they got the little trade lines. You know, you got kick and kickoff and what's the other one? Credit Strong and what's the other one? I use them on my phone. Self and I got another one I use too. But they basic.
Yeah.
This man got the truth. You ain't hear this man. He ain't talking about no 1,000, 2,000. These people be playing with your money, tell you they're going to give it to you in 12, a year, 18 months. And when you look, you ain't got no money. They turn it back because you done flipped it and put it towards a credit card they trying to give you. Be careful with these people. And they playing with your money and want to charge you interest on your money. I got to read between these lines, man. Get your credit right, man. I'm on it. Y'all next.
Definitely, man.
For sure, man. So, you know, if that's it, man, we can wrap it up.
Yeah.
It's been a great session. I enjoyed the time, man, learning so much.
Good
and
stuff.
we definitely going to tap in and make sure we get our stuff situated because it's been a challenge for myself personally trying to, you know, gather my financial situation and create my strategy and get it going, you know, because I've been dabbling a lot in the stock market and things like that. My credit getting better. Not in a relationship. You know, that's something I'm trying to work on because I did try to purchase a home at the start of the pandemic, and that's one of the things that held me back. That you know I couldn't get approved because my income wasn't. You know, they was like, man, go get married and come back with another source of income. I'm like, we good. They say your credit right, but the income you got to boost the income. So that's what I'm working on.
It also
man.
depends on what kind of crib you're trying to get to now.
Yeah, I was trying to get something, you know, and you know,
you're not trying to get no standard.
Nah, I wasn't trying to get I wasn't trying to get something basic, bro. You know what I mean? I wasn't going for the basic right now, so it's like
the man got a 7 plus. And he got he got a great career, you know. But this is his career, full-time. Watch now.
Yes, sir.
But you know, the man said that they want to let him get their house because he need more money. What kind of house were you trying to get?
Yeah, man.
Boy, that man looking at his future house already. Now imagine when he making big bucks. What house you plan to get?
Just chill.
Man. I don't know. Man. Hey, but it was a pleasure you coming here, showing the love, giving her all that good gems, man. You gave so much great content. You inspired me. I learned. Y'all learned. You learn.
For sure.
And you know, this is my little financial guy. He be always putting me up on game. And I got you to get my credit right and to learn more and get these trade lines. I ain't going to get 150 though. I know that ticket high. Yeah, trade lines ain't free. I don't know if y'all know that. Trade lines ain't free. They cost. They don't cost no little hundreds. Yeah, they bands. The more you want, the more it costs.
Yeah.
It pays the cost to be the boss.
Yes, sir.
But man, that was good stuff, man. We appreciate you, man.
Man, God bless you, bro.
Appreciate
Your family and all your endeavors. Everything you've been through, man, it's a big inspiration. It should be a major inspiration for a lot of us, especially from as immigrants that come from other countries that's thinking, oh, you got to work every day. You got to get up and get on the clock. That's not true. You know, find your gift, find your craft, find your skill, and apply pressure, man. It's out there, you know, and expand. True say.
Yeah, use money, spend money, but respect money.
For sure.
That's what people don't know how to do. I'm learning. Use money, spend money, but you got to understand, you have to respect money.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know what I mean? Ask Siri, ask Google.
Understand the value of $1, baby. All right. Anything you want to say before we close out, my guy?
Oh man, that was awesome, man. I want to thank you guys, you know, for this amazing session, man. So it was awesome, man.
For sure.
It was very, very awesome. So you know, what I want to leave people is, you know, your finance. When you start paying attention to your finance, your whole life will change. You know, so don't make crazy decision. You know, one of the things that I teach people who want to get a home, I tell them, get the home first before you get the luxury car. You know, and also what now is there's Tool. So even though I'm not a big fan of Tool, but if you want to get, you know, a business credit, invested on so many things like Tool, Airbnb, take the money, use the money. You know, as the man himself said, respect the money. Extremely important. So, and also, listen, if you came from a broke family, it doesn't have to stay that way. It's so many ways for you right now to get you and your family to the next level. So, you know, strategize, reach out to somebody or myself, and get it together, you know, because it's so much opportunity. Don't focus on the negative. I know people who watch the news, it's so much going on, but guess what? It's so much money out there as well. So take the opportunity, leave the negativity, you know, out of the way, you know, keep moving forward. Be blessed, stay blessed, and I'm going to see you guys again with the next one.
For sure.
Facts.
Yes, sir, man. It's been a blessing. Yes, Bruno Fleuridort, y'all look in the description. Y'all can link
Bruno.
with him. He had a great time, man. It's the La Force Podcast. And y'all know Professor Ness. Until next time.
Hey, this your boy Haitian Lex.
Stay blessed.
Stay blessed.
Force.
Love.
Force.